Is there such a thing as the cheatable type? I, 23F, just found out my soon-to-be ex-boyfriend, 23M, let's call him Johnny Cash, because he literally idolizes this person and doesn't see the parallel between their alcoholism and previous drug use, has cheated on me while I was away overseas for 2 weeks, relative's funeral. The whole time my sister was telling me she had this gut feeling about him cheating, and I didn't have that feeling because 1. I'm grieving my late relative, and 2. Despite me giving this POS rent money, he managed to get us evicted before I ever got back. He's been unemployed since May, needless to say. I already had too much on my plate. He moved all of my belongings to a f***ing garage. I've been back for another 2 weeks before going through his phone, finding what I dreaded, and sent myself the screenshots, the videos, while wiping away any evidence of my snoop and running back to my parents' house far away from him. He suspects I know, but I slipped up when an old screenshot of his encounter with a female we used to hook up with last year, long story, surfaced in our chat. He called and said, "Is this why you're acting weird?" And he entirely blew up on me too, saying that I was the one who's probably cheating and that I don't love him. To which I kept my cool and said, "Oh, no, nothing like that. I thought I saw something but realized it's from before. If you didn't do anything recently, then that's that." Before I continue with that, back to the question. I ask because every single relationship I have been in results in my partner cheating on me. I mean, obviously the answer is pick a different type of partner, but that's an answer for a different question. I don't want to sound full of myself, but I'm not exactly ugly, or the prettiest for that matter. It's a stupid and silly question because really I know cheaters don't cheat because of me. It's because they're insecure with themselves. But how did I manage to choose 3 consecutive partners that all swear up and down that they don't cheat, don't like the idea of cheating, blah, 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 and somehow I'm back to square one with that bad part of my brain telling me it's all my fault and everyone is the same? For context, first partner was in 2017, 18M. We lasted 2 years. He cheated throughout. Second partner was in 2020, 23M. We lasted 2 years before I found out he spent $600 on a cam model. Legit, no shade to any of my SW girlies out there. On my mom's birthday, while not paying a dime for dinner for my mom's birthday. I mean, seriously, WTF, where do I keep finding these losers? And last, but not least, I met this last partner when he was 22 in 2022. 2 years is coming up September. This one is different because I thought that maybe if I were more sually open into threesomes, couple swaps, etc., that it would be easier for us to navigate through this mess, and boy, my naive ass really couldn't be more wrong. Am I giving too little? Am I giving too much? Is it worth hoping to find someone who's actually going to respect my boundaries? Anyway, while you contemplate that, I'd love to continue ranting on this current one, because what the actual hell? I found this dumb MF on Reddit sending his tool to throw away accounts 5 days into my absence, clearly rejected, but whatever. And that girl I mentioned before. Well, last year fall, we matched with a couple that wanted to swap. We did. Except I literally got the short end of the stick. And the girl was 7 months pregnant. Once again, what the actual hell? Anyway, after that experience, he and I swore we'd never do that again. Well, turns out, less than 24 hours since my departure, I was still on a plane FFS. He hits homegirl up trying to beat her again. I won't go into details of what was said because I'm actually about yak up a whole bottle of Jameson talking about this discovery I made 5 hours ago. Now, here's the really f***ed up part. I don't body shame. I used to be 200 pounds when I met this Johnny Cash, and he didn't shame me for it, but he encouraged me to work out and eat healthier. I'm now 160 pounds and all of my blood work is in the clear. I'm healthy-ish again. The girl is a good 250 pounds, even after the baby, which there's no update on. Hope they're okay at least. And his commentary for the past few months was, "God, you're so hot, I love the way you look now," and all sorts of praise crap I'm not convinced on because of my own shortcomings. Oh, did I mention I made him his own corn? Like I would film myself to keep him satisfied while I was away? What was the point of that if all he was going to do after is jack off to other girls and hit up other chicks for this and that? And he still talks to his ex, but honestly, that is an ant compared to this dumpster fire of a poop sandwich I am describing as my life now. I feel completely fing used. I'm practically homeless. My oh-so-happy relationship is ruined. Oh, and because of my approved vacation, I may not even have a job at the end of all of this, so I'm completely fed up. Good thing I booked a therapist for next week FFS. Also, if this sounds like you, Johnny Cash, this is how you had to find out why I left you. I'll also be forwarding this to your mom along with my screenshots and video of you fing another girl on the bed that I paid for. Do you guys think I should also send this to his new job? He starts August 8th. LMK. MK bye.